Yeah, tensions have been high between State Superintendent Ryan Walters and the newest Board of Education members, and this all led into a press conference right here inside the state capitol on the second floor. This is the podium he stood at, and he said he's even accusing Governor Stitt for playing a role in this. He did it, you want to see right here, in front of the governor's office here. These are just ceremonial doors that lead to a conference room, but we want to show you it was very close. His office's front doors are just right there. And State Superintendent Ryan Walters, he says the governor has a role to play in this and has questions he wants answered. But some state lawmakers, they were in the crowd watching this, shaking their heads in disapproval, and they say he's not telling the truth to Oklahomans.
These board members have a lot to answer for, and so does the governor of the state of Oklahoma. There is nothing scandalous that I was a part of whatsoever. These board members decided to construct a lie to destroy my character. Again, the governor needs to answer the questions. Did you tell these board members to come in here and do this?
Lies. I mean, he didn't tell the truth once. I'm frustrated because every accusation from that man is a confession. Everything he accused you, the media, of, he is doing. Everything he accused teachers' unions of, he is doing. He is distracting Oklahomans from the real issues, which is that we are 50th in education under his watch.
Now, the video that you're seeing right here is after the press conference there. I followed the state superintendent to ask him if we could get some transparent investigation and if he would let us in the office ourselves to see how the TV works to better inform you. And they ignored that question. And that was just in a backdoor stairwell here inside the Capitol. Now, within this, there were several things, including the state superintendent saying that OMES and the Oklahoma County Sheriff's Office, which the Sheriff's Office is investigating all of this, he said that they've cleared his name. Well, I reached out to him in the middle of the press conference. They say, quote, it is ongoing. And he also, again, he called out the governor, Kevin Stitt, and I reached out to his office tonight, and they said they do not have an update, no comments. But we will be following this story very closely as there is a lot developing with it. Inside the Capitol, Dakota Wapakichi, KOCO 5 News.